Okay, it's 7:05 in the morning. I'm on top of this hill. As you can see out here, we're in the fog. Big time. So, yeah. We got big bright lights here. So, anyway, so now I got to get walking. I know I got to walk that way. So, I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm leaving something Palo or whatever it is up here. The most rustic hostel I've ever been to. But I have my, check it out, see if we can see it back here. I got my flashing light. Because if you look in the distance, you can see nothing. It is dark and we are walking in the clouds here. So, yeah, look, there's a sign right there. Oh, there's a sign. There we go. There's the trail. Yeah, I didn't think a headlight was warranted, but I might put it on today because it is freezing out here. I'm wearing regular underwear, and long pants. I'm wearing my wool t-shirt, a long t-shirt, and a jacket. And I should have put gloves on, but I didn't take them out yet. Probably today was the day. So, one person left, I think, in the Albergue. Everybody else is gone. Everybody else is already split out of there. So, yep. So, that's starting, I think, day 5 anyway. I think today's Wednesday. So the hard walking was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and today's Wednesday. Day 5 of the serious stuff. I'm above the clouds here, you can see. The clouds are down there. And I'm like right there. This is pretty crazy. More soon. Oh, I thought I'd give you the quick weather report. It's 38 degrees. I didn't see the feels like, but yeah, it's a bit chilly, a bit wet, you know, so yeah. This is going to be a good day. I did verify I was on the right trail. Everybody else just went out and turned right. It was kind of like no other way to go, so there was no crosses in the road and no intersections. But I haven't seen a sign yet that says Camino de Santiago. But yeah, anyway, so it's 38 degrees. I'm walking. Everything's good. It's getting kind of light out here now. The sun's going to come up pretty soon. And yeah, see what today has to offer. More to follow. So today I'm changing my tactic for navigation. Usually I start every day with my target and I try to get to it and I watch my thing, you know. But you know, if you think about 7 habits, you got to start with the end in mind. So now I'm starting every day. I'm going to start resetting my navigation every morning to go to Santiago. Gonna watch the, I think, I don't know how many, 160 kilometers or something away. So probably more like 155. So every day I can just watch those click down. Maybe give me a little more motivation to maybe walk a little farther. As you can see, I'm in the cloud, man. It's like, whew. It's like you can't see much. You can barely see across the road. It's right there. So anyway, that's gonna be my tidbit for this little video is, you know, begin with the end in mind and do the real end, you know, not just a segment. All right, 1949 for this mile. Anyway, that's a tidbit for this clip. Begin with the end in mind. The real end, not the segment. Look at that wind. Think it's windy? Yeah. High elevation. Doesn't seem that high. It's only like 4,200 feet or something like that. There's a little story from yesterday. There was a guy who, he's from Taiwan. He's riding a bike. He's riding an electric bike with a little trailer with 150 watts of panels. Pretty cool. But he knew a couple of people that were up there. Stopped where I stopped last night, and he had a guy a couple of days ago sleeping in the bunk bed below him, and the guy died sleeping. Yeah, the coroner said, the doctor, they have a doctor. The doctor said he probably died of a heart attack from exhaustion. So I guess it's no joke. And I'm thinking about that now because today I got up in the Albergue. You're in the dark and you gotta get all your stuff together, which I typically try to do most of it the night before so I could just get up and go. But there was a lot more stuff today, you know, long underwear, a lot more clothes to put on. But it's getting warm now, so I'll be shedding this stuff quicker than a rattlesnake. Anyway, back to the story. So this morning, you know, I mean, the only thing I've had today is about 8 ounces of water when I was brushing my teeth, and that's it, you know, I'm going. But I did take my magic little flask and I put some oatmeal in it. But I got some packages of oatmeal in Barcelona with some water, and I'm making oatmeal. I used like half a packet of the oatmeal. So I think that's called cold oats. I'm making cold oats on the trail, shaking it up, and I'll start drinking as I go along. And bear in mind, man, that stuff gets solid. I'm screwed. But I think I have enough space in there to keep shaking it. But yeah, I'm thinking by the time I get done with a mile, I'm at 2.7 miles now. Maybe 3.5 miles, I'll be ready to take a break and get some of these clothes off and have some breakfast. First one of these I've seen today. I'll give you the count here. 146, 439. Boy, are we getting close. Now, farmland, clouds, and I think I'll be going down into that. That looks like rain. I don't know, we'll see. Look how gorgeous that is, though. You're not going to see that in the desert. And look, I found other people. I already passed 2, I'm going to pass the rest here. I get to be that guy today. It's because I'm having my oatmeal. Okay, I'm definitely below the cloud line now. No rain. Look at these little villages down here. They're just awesome. You know? Big mining thing over there. Big, huge mining encampment over there. But that village down there is just so awesome. Just cool. There's so much land out here, you know? And just like the farming is just, wow. Very impressive. Well, you know, today the genre of the day is down. You know, what goes up must come down. So today, it's all about straight down. Great use on my poles today. Banging the shoulders instead of the knees. Yeah, so I think right now we are in, let me see, 7 miles in today so far. Oh, fun. I'm in Ramel. You could go where I'm at right now. Kind of nice, heading into a small village. Looks kind of deserted though. I don't know. Let me tell you about these grass-fed cows.
Head west.
That's all these cows eat is grass, I think. Man, they cannot make a solid poop for nothing. And it's just like everywhere. It's like, oof.
Slight right toward Lose 633.
All right, well, yeah, this is a little super old village here. Love the rock, you know. But there's someone lives here because there's a rock, there's wood. Yep, here's my directions. So I gotta keep going. Coffee. Bread. And a banana. I am all hooked up. What time is it? 9:47, having a nice breakfast. Hooked up now, man. I'll be able to go forever. Alright, just left this little village. Coming, I think this is like Tramos or Trados, whatever, but there's a church. The little village got a church. And I just ran into that girl She was out before me from Slovakia. She just walked in and I said, where did I go? Where did I not see you? She'd already stopped somewhere for coffee. So I probably walked by her there. She was stopping again. She's going to a place. This is where it gets a little tricky. The French guy and I are both there. He was having a beer, having my breakfast, and he says, which way are you going? And I'm like, what do you mean, which way am I going? He said, I started looking at the map, and he's going another way. He goes to a place called Samos. And he says he's going there. I know that there's a monastery there or something like that. I don't think that's what he's going to. He says he's going to spend there. And the Slovakia girl, she's also going there to meet her friend. So, but I'm not going that way because it's 7.8 kilometers farther. And I'm not into all that, you know, so it's not a sightseeing mission. Lots of sights to see, but hey, you gotta get on it here. Gotta put some kilometers on today. Here we are, 131. I'm thinking, 25 a day. I can do it in 5 days, 5.5 days. We'll see what happens. Today is, I think today's Wednesday. Pretty sure. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. 5.5 days from now. Middle of nowhere, the church. There are a couple of houses, but that's about it. Just a little church. This one's just a little church though. It's art gallery, it's obviously closed. That's Arts Gallery. Okay. England it says. So maybe it's not a church. Maybe it just looks like a church. Oh yeah, man. On the road again. Oh wow, there's another village. Interesting. Well, Google Maps says I'm lost, so I'm going the wrong way. But, hang on a second. I thought I was going the right way. Okay, yeah, alright. So Google Maps is obviously wrong. I'm going to leave it to the government of the Galatia people. So yeah, I just took a little rest, so I'm going to go check and see how my progress is. And check that out. Straight uphill again with water running down the trail. More uphill. Yeah, how many miles I got in now? Turn on watch. 8.5. 2 hours, 2.5 hours I think of walking. It's, you know, I don't know what time it is. 11:30 or something, so yeah. Be another day behind me. Okay, the trail I'm on is actually a small river or stream, whichever you want to call it. So yeah, side to side, you know. And if you look closely, you can see some footprints in there. So I think the Canadians are probably 3 hours ahead of me. I'll make it to Sarria tonight. Or Sarria, whatever it is. I can't remember the name. How do you pronounce it? But it's definitely not Syria. Yeah, this is like straight up, man. This is no fun. It's kind of like more of the genre from yesterday. It's just different. This one's got water. And it's shaded, so it's hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold. So you never know what to do. So at the top of this little hill that I just hoofed up, you got this little indentation there, a little pool, a little mosquito breeder thing, I think. But they got a big shell over there, a couple tables you can sit down and eat. So you know, it's a good place to take a lunch because it's all set for it. Must be built that thing. So yeah, I'm putting Vaseline on my feet because they're getting kind of hot. I'm discovering these little, looks like a little rash, but I'm thinking I may have picked up some travelers. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. So I think in a few minutes I'm going to take my sleeping bag out and inspect it and shake it out real good out here. And Make sure I don't have any unexpected hitchhikers on my packs. Yeah, another fun day. So, I just took a break, had myself a trail mix and some water, and inspected my sleeping bag. Sleeping bag looks clean, if anything, so yeah, anyway. So, but the guy before Astorga, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes, an hour before Astorga, he was a British guy. I can remember the earlier video maybe, and he talked about having tea, and I told him I had a flask of coffee. And he just walked by me. He goes, I remember you. How did you get ahead of me? This guy's walking like 40 kilometers a day, sometimes 45, he said. I said, I took a bus. He walks away, and 5 minutes later, here comes the guy from Canada with his mom, who gave me the video of myself last night. So he says they're going to make it to Sarria tonight. So I'm like, wow, maybe I can make it if they can. So I do feel better. Had a little, not sugared up like with the Coca-Cola and the
Turn left.
cake, but yeah. People coming and going on the trail is kind of fun. You know, see people days later, say, you know, or the next day. So, fun. Just look at this countryside. It is just super amazing. I mean, it is just spectacular. I mean, just the valleys are just so amazing. See, we have a trail split here. We have that trail that goes straight or slightly downhill, but the arrow says this way, so you know we have to go straight downhill. That's an interesting sound. Anyway, so 126.1. Yeah, making progress. This is just an interesting shot here because everything's green on both sides, mossy. So, and look, we're going straight down. Little steps, baby steps, baby steps. But yeah, it's very mossy. It's kind of interesting looking. Anyway, more trail, more trail. Quick status check here. 123.637. All right, I'm making some progress here today, huh? Okay, now check this out. Here we are. We have a road that's kind of going down a little bit, and then we're gonna keep it straight. There's our thing, marker, so we're going the right way. There's the trail, straight down. Straight down this trail. Anyway, my normal fashion of adventure, I just talked to a policeman. He was, I was kind of standing looking at my directions on the phone because I was a little confused about, you know, Google kind of jacked things up. So he stopped to talk to me. I said I was okay. Super nice guy. So he had a little gun, a little tiny gun. I'm like, what kind of gun is that? And it was a 7.35. Ever heard of it? He's got a little miniature Beretta. He says he wears that. Usually he's in the office. So, but yeah, leave it to me, man. I'm always going to meet the police because, you know, they're my friends. I need them. So anyway, everybody out here is super nice. This is Galicia is very, very safe. There's no crime, and which is really nice. This is the Camino is very, very safe. So yeah. More adventures all the time for me. I find them. See this again. It's just amazing. You know, it's just like green.
Head north.
It's amazing. It's just simply amazing. The of the landscape here and the diversity, all the stuff I've been walking through. It's just spectacular. I think I'm going to that big city over there. It looks pretty big. I'm like 20 minutes out, so might be it. But just the landscape is just absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, absolutely beautiful out here. Well, I hit my Target Albergue, but they're closed. Kind of like yesterday, like the same thing. But I got to walk an hour. The good news is that looks like it's all going to be, you know, pretty much flat or downhill. You know, I'm going to that one big city, Sarria, like that. It's not Syria, it's Sarria, and that is where a lot of people come and start. It's 110 kilometers to Santiago from here. But I figured out walking today that these shoes I'm wearing are just crap. So I was hoping to stay like outside of the city, maybe take a taxi into the town here, but I'm going to be in the town, so I'm going to be see if I can shop for some shoes today or tomorrow. Today I need to do laundry. I didn't do laundry yesterday because I ran out of time. But yeah, so yeah, the adventure continues. It's fun, you know, if you just kind of like Captain Ron, you know. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen out there. If you get lost, we'll pull over and ask for directions. More to follow. Now it looks like the pictures in the magazine. They're all following each other. You know, coming into Sarria. I think that's what you call it. 30 more minutes. Let's see if I can find a shoe store. Get some new shoes. See how that works out for me. Anyway, another day in my adventure. I'm at Sarria. This was not my target today at all. But as you can see, this is where I'm at. So now I gotta see where I can find a Albergue. Maybe a shoe store. Another day, man. Rough. Okay, I made it to an Albergue. So now I gotta go buy shoes, and she told me there's a shoe place 5 minutes away, and they're open right now. So I'm like, okay, change out my shoes and my socks, throw my crap on the bed. I can get a new pair of socks, and I can go do the laundry here in a few minutes. And yeah, great little place, fantastic little place. Lady named Christina is the owner, and she says, here's my number, whatever you need. So yeah, they don't serve food though. They have Wi-Fi, they don't serve food. Then they have to do a laundry area. So, but there's a restaurant 1 minute away. She says they have great food. They're open all the time. So now I'm off to go buy some new shoes because man, my feet are just killing me. And I'm going to blame the shoes. I'm not going to blame the pack. I'm not going to blame everything else. I'm going to blame the shoes. I'm going to call it equipment failure. Besides, it gives me a reason to get some shoes in Spain. We'll be talking about this for a while. So at the end of day 6, I missed the pieces. I put just the films. I didn't have video, so the clips didn't come out about buying my shoes. People didn't want to give me directions. It was very, very difficult to get there. But anyway, so I ended up with 19.71 miles on the tracker, 22.1 on the steps. So one hell of a day. I'm going to put this at the end of day 6, but I'm in the rack from the end of day 7, which wasn't quite as bad, but it was a very interesting day as well. So, but I'm still smiling. More to follow, man. It's fun.